Admiral Kethvar of the hegemony stood before the tactical display, his 6 arms manipulating holographic controls with practiced precision. For 3 millennia, his people had swept across star systems like a cosmic tide, their biomechanical warships reducing entire civilizations to compliance or ash. The galaxy had learned to fear the distinctive purple glow of hegemony engines. "Admiral," Communications Officer Veltar reported, her voice carrying the subtle harmonics of their species' natural telepathic undertones. "We've detected another inhabited system, 3rd planet from the primary star. The natives call it Earth." Kethvar's mandibles clicked dismissively. Another primitive world to be catalogued and conquered. The pattern was always the same: initial resistance, futile defiance, then inevitable submission to superior hegemony technology. Their quantum-fold drives could traverse galactic distances in mere hours, while their molecular disruptors could atomize entire fleets. "Standard protocol," he commanded. "Send the compliance broadcast. If they resist, demonstrate our capabilities with their moon." The message transmitted across space-time through quantum entanglement channels. Surrender unconditionally or face annihilation. Kethvar expected the usual response: panic, desperate diplomatic overtures, perhaps a few primitive nuclear weapons launched in desperation. Instead, silence. "Sir." Veltar's voice carried a note of confusion. "We're receiving laughter?" The main screen flickered to life, displaying a human male in what appeared to be military dress. His face bore an expression Kethvar had never encountered from a species facing hegemony might: amusement. "This is General Martinez of the United Earth Defense Force," the human said, his words translated by their universal linguists. "We received your message. Frankly, we're insulted." Kethvar's primary eyes narrowed. "Insulted? You're the 4th galactic empire to threaten us this century," Martinez continued. "The Vorthan collective lasted 6 months before they begged for a ceasefire. The crystalline hierarchy? 2 weeks. And don't get me started on the machine consciousness. We're still recycling their components." The Admiral's tactical officers exchanged nervous glances. This was unprecedented. No species had ever spoken to the hegemony with such casual contempt. "Deploy the demonstration fleet," Kethvar ordered. "Target their moon." 300 hegemony dreadnoughts emerged from quantum-fold space, their biomechanical hulls bristling with weapons that had cracked planets. They positioned themselves around Earth's satellite, molecular disruptors charging with ominous energy. "Impressive," Martinez acknowledged. "But you should probably look behind you." The hegemony sensors suddenly screamed warnings. Materializing from what appeared to be empty space, 10,000 human vessels surrounded the fleet. They were impossibly small, barely larger than fighters. Yet the energy signatures radiating from them made Kethvar's blood run cold. "How?" Veltar whispered. "Cloaking technology," Martinez explained conversationally. "We borrowed the concept from the Vorthans before we dismantled their empire. Improved it considerably. Our ships exist in a parallel dimensional phase until we choose to engage." The first hegemony dreadnought simply ceased. No explosion, no debris field. One moment it existed, the next it was gone, its atoms scattered across several dimensions simultaneously. "Temporal displacement weapons," Martinez continued as more hegemony ships vanished. The crystalline hierarchy was quite advanced in chronoton manipulation. "We learned much from studying their remains." Within minutes, Kethvar's demonstration fleet was reduced to memory. His flagship shields flickered under the assault of weapons that shouldn't exist, technologies that defied known physics. "You see, Admiral," Martinez said, his image now flanked by beings Kethvar recognized with growing horror, survivors from a dozen conquered species, all wearing human uniforms, all very much alive. "Earth has a unique philosophy. We don't just defeat our enemies. We adopt their best people, learn their technologies, and improve upon everything. We call it adaptive assimilation," a voice added, unmistakably Vorthan in its harmonic frequencies. "Your former enemies become your allies. Your technologies become our tools." Kethvar realized the terrible truth. Earth hadn't been conquered by galactic empires. It had conquered them, not through force alone, but through something far more dangerous: unity and innovation. "So, Admiral," Martinez smiled, "shall we discuss your surrender? I think you'll find our terms quite reasonable." For the first time in 3 millennia, the hegemony faced an enemy they couldn't defeat. They had dominated the galaxy until they encountered Earth, and Earth had been waiting for them all along.